Hey everybody, everyone back for another action figure review, and this time we're taking a look at the Star Wars SS Figuarts First Order Stormtrooper with the shield and baton set. Pretty much this is the guy from the movie. If you've seen Star Wars The Force Awakens, he yells out "traitor," and it became a very famous meme all over the internet. And if you haven't seen that meme yet, then I don't know, then I guess you're not on social media at all. But he has this baton and this shield, and this is pretty much who he is, or this is where this figure is based off of. So pretty cool that they did this. It is a web exclusive and it's extremely expensive for what it is. It's a it's a reissue of the Stormtrooper. The only thing new is a shield and a baton, and you're paying quite a bit extra money for that shield and baton. So but of course, me gotta get the new figure and the line. So here he is. There's the back of the box. And then here's the side. The reason why you can't see the figure is because it is a web exclusive, so it is covered completely. Doesn't have any window packaging. But let's get the figure out of the package and see how he looks. Alright, and there you have the Traitor Stormtrooper out of the package, and he looks just like the regular First Order Stormtrooper figure, because that's exactly what he is. It's just a reissue of that figure, completely the exact same. So everything's going to be exact same. If you saw my review on that, you will know exactly what that figure is all about. So let's just do a very quick run through of the articulation, just for those who have not seen this figure. The head goes up and down like that, goes left and right. There's tons of range of motion on the head, so it's really nice. Forward and back on the arm, in and out. The shoulder guard does move, so it doesn't hinder. We do have a upper bicep swivel with a double joint to the elbow. Also swivels at the forearm as well. Swivels at the wrist with a hinge. Diaphragm joint at the upper torso. It does have a little bit of a gappage if you go too far back. Then we have the waist swivels as well, and kind of crunches forward and back too. Goes forward and back on the leg, in and out. It does go more when you hinge these magazines or his utility belt or whatever it is. They do hinge up and down, swivel up and down, so more range of motion there. His leg does not drop down, but you do get more range of motion when you do that. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, then the feet go forward and back, ankle pivot, toe articulation, and side to side. Alright, time to get into the accessories, which is pretty much why you're buying this figure, is for these accessories and have him as that Stormtrooper. But here is his shield. So it looks pretty good. I don't know if it was intentional or not. Let's see if I can focus. On the black, there's some kind of white kind of going through the shield, or on the outline of that triangle, it's some white. I don't know if it's bleeding through, if that's how it's supposed to be painted. And then these are sculpted on here, these 4 pieces. Then on the back, this is really cool. You have the hand that you peg the arm into already sculpted on there, so it's not removable or anything like that. So that looks very cool that they did that. And then we have, of course, the baton right here, and it does separate here because you can put another piece, because in the movie it does extend out and flip around and all that. And this is where it gets a little bit sad for a collector. As I was taking it out the package, it actually snapped on me, and unfortunately I broke it. It is held on by the tiniest little peg ever. So that little nudge right there is pretty much where it snapped. So it's supposed to look like this, like that right there, and it does not articulate. And the reason why I broke it is because I turned it and thinking it was going to articulate. I don't know why. So it's my fault. And so that's how it's supposed to look. I'm gonna have to do some magic and maybe glue it on there or something, and hopefully it stays. But it is very nicely sculpted, very nicely painted. They did a good job on it. It's just unfortunate that mine broke. So pretty much you take that out. This piece goes here, and then it extends this long, and you can hold it backwards. So that's pretty much what that is for. But of course, like I said, it did break on me. And he also comes with other hands. We have the open hands right here, so this is good to hold a weapon with right here. And then we have this hand, another grabbing hand as well. This figure does not come with a rifle, does not come with an E11 or whatever the weapon is called in this movie. He is just a Stormtrooper, the baton, shield, and alternate hands. There is no rifle, weapon, or pistol. So this one is meant just for that. But of course, you can always use a regular Stormtrooper with those shields and all that. So no biggie there. Alright, so this is the closest as I can get right now to the traitor scene where he says traitor. Pretty much this is all it is him with the baton. He didn't even have the shield, and it was extended out. I actually managed to glue it with crazy glue, and it's staying for now, so not too bad. But there he is with my best trader pose that I can do for now. I'm gonna keep working on it and try to get it as close as possible. It's actually pretty hard to get him in that pose, but it's not too bad. I like how it looks. And there we have him holding the shield and baton. I think it looks great together. You definitely want to pose this figure with the baton and shield, because that's the reason why you're paying the extra bucks on it. And what I say, is it worth it? It's not. I don't want to say it's worth the price tag. I mean, he's above $60 for this, and maybe even more, just because he's a web exclusive. And all you're getting is an extra shield and baton. If you really don't need this specific Stormtrooper from that specific scene of the movie, then you know it's not really worth the pickup. But if you are like me and you do need it, then it is worth it. It looks very cool with the baton and the shield. They're both nicely sculpted. I wish they would have maybe had an accessories pack. I don't know, but it probably would have evened out in price anyways. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. This has been Eero94. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys would like. You guys have a great day.
That's crispy.